Okay, good morning. Welcome and welcome back to some for your Friday flow. Friday flow to start your morning or whenever you're taking this in. Be sure always to take what you need. Every day we meet ourselves slightly differently and also familiarly. And we'll get into the full body today, but we'll ease in nice and slow. So go ahead and arrange yourself in a supported seat, please. Maybe that's a chair, sitting on the ground, cross-legged, or kneeling. You might elevate your seat on a block. And let's drop inward. Close down your eyes, relax your hands, one palm on top of the other, thumbs to touch. Of course, if a different arrangement feels best for you. In your seat this morning, Sukhasana, easy pose. Or at least with the intention toward ease. As you close down the sense of sight, welcome a more upright posture without too much force, where you can be both relaxed and alert. And just allow yourself to start to notice that inner landscape with which you're arriving. It's taking this first minute to orient yourself to your space, finding your sitting bones, the points of contact on the ground. When we arrive for practice, sometimes different parts show up, different energy, the gunas that could be quite alive. This alive quality we say is rajas. Or perhaps you're feeling a bit more still, tired, apathetic. Call this tamas. And perhaps you're somewhere in between. I welcome you to bring a hand to your heart and a hand to your low belly. Noticing your hands, their experience of pressure, texture, temperature. And just start to allow your breath to support you in arriving. We're going to take 3 rounds of straw breath. This is an inhale through your nose. You'll purse your lips and breathe out through pursed lips without becoming breathless. And so as you're ready, breathe in, purse the lips, and exhale. Three rounds like this. Close your lips and start to breathe in and out through your nose. As we work today to support your full body, as well as your heart and your spirit. This heart can dwell unattended in the dark at times, and there's a lot of volatility going on in the world. And so we're just going to hone inward to nourish and replenish your reserves. And give yourself a gentle smile. And just appreciating being here, unattached, with curiosity. Release your hands, open your eyes. Let's gather your arms wide up and overhead, welcoming the morning, hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, low belly expands. Gather your arms up. And come through center. Start to really accrue that energy, enliven, maybe wiggle your fingers, give a little smile, hands to hearts. Keep your hands together. We'll pierce up through the ceiling. Imagine that here. Interlace your fingers, draw the heels of the hands away. We'll take a bend at the elbows, thumbs to the back of your neck. Take an inhale to widen the elbows, little back bend, open your throat. As you breathe out, elbows toward one another, start to draw your chin to your chest. Round slightly into the upper back. Couple times like this. Seated, cat-cow. It's that upper rib cage. Starting to marry breath with movement. Replenishing your reserves, really soaking the body with some intention, finding that stretch, strength, softening, and flow. And let's release the hands and we'll transition to tabletop position. Go ahead and make your way there. Yes. I welcome you to come back to a child's pose. Remembering always, if you need some padding under your knees for extra care, you could take that. And I may need to clear my throat a bit here this winter time. I've been kind of nursing a cough. And so just some acknowledgement there. We continue to show up despite whatever residue. This is part of our practice, to meet ourselves where we are. Walk your arms out, feel that texture beneath the palms, and then bring your arms up and over to the right side, stack left palm on top of right. Breathe into your left side body. If Ujjayi is in your practice, that warming breath, rhythmic, hollowing out the back of the throat, please take that here, toning your navel to spine with each exhale. Glide your hands up and over to the other side, stack palm on palm, breathe in and out. Good. We're going to explore opening the heart, feeling your strength, coming to that in you that is both alive and steady. Back through center. Begin to rise to your table. Walk your knees under your hips, shoulders under your wrists, or above your wrists, right? Let's take some rotations. And so we're going to bring the body forward and then draw your hips back. Now rotating into your pelvis. Kindness to your knees by giving some strength into the arms to distribute some effort. Switching your direction, please. Good. Let's tuck the toes, and we're going to walk the hands back into child's pose or broken toe practice. If toes tucked is not great for you, you can always adjust. And then what I'm going to have us do is bring the hands behind the head here. Right hand behind the head. We're going to keep left hand on the ground. You could also do this in tabletop position. We're going to inhale, widen that elbow up toward the sky. So this is a good thoracic twist. Exhale, bring that elbow down towards your wrist. Inhale to open. Exhale to twist. Exploring your range 2 more times. Yeah. And then once more. Good. Bring your right palm down and then left hand behind the head. Open up that elbow on the left side, rotate the torso, and then as you breathe out, we're gonna elbow towards your wrist and twist a couple times. The arms, the heart, the lungs, and chest. Working through your respiratory system to clear the way. Excellent. Let's take it back to a ragdoll pose, everyone. So transition to the back of your mat, bend your knees and bring your feet hips width distance, letting your torso drape over your thighs. Gonna take some wrist rotations, wiggling of the toes. And then energize your legs and take a slow roll up here. Come to stand. Turn on your glutes as you gather your arms overhead. Hands to heart. Here at the back of your mat, your path ahead of you. Here you can bring an intention for your practice. Something you'd like to draw in today. Maybe it's something you're working with. Oftentimes in my practice, it's simply coming to this present moment. My exhale, let's enliven and steady. Inhale, arms overhead. Take a side bend to your right arm down, left arm up and over. Full breath in and out. Through center, both arms up, over to the other side. Breathe in and out. Back through center, inhale. Baby back bend, turn your glutes on, cactus the arms out, open up your chest, arms in, up and inhale. Find your forward fold, bend your knees, bow over your legs. Full breath in and out. We'll take a halfway lift, hands to shins or thighs, rise your heart up, exhale to forward fold. So that L shape with the body, inhale, halfway lift, exhale to fold. And then one more time, halfway lift. Let's walk out to plank, palm by palm. Shoulders over wrists. You can lower down the knees and either to the belly or you could take cat-cow here. So either coming down, hands by your rib cage, find the belly or bring your knees under your hips. Back bend of choice. So if you're on the belly, it's cobra, glutes on. I like cobra first, strength of the back body. And then we'll press up and come into our first downward facing dog. Yeah. Feel free to bend one knee as you pedal out here. Already starting to load some weight, strength into the arms as you stretch your spine. Good. Let's inhale, come high on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, and travel to the top of your space. Rise to mountain, inhale, stand up. Exhale, hands to heart. About 3 rounds of breath here, please. Yeah. Good. Nice. Let's continue. Inhale, arms rise. Baby back bend, glutes on, open your heart. Arms up, inhale. Into your chair, baby chair, hinge at the hips. Biceps stay by your face, yeah, framing your beautiful head, all that you carry here, both the intellect as well as your mind. Take a breath in. Open arm twist to the right, right arm back, left arm forward. Pull back through your left hip crease. Good. Bring your arm forward, come to straighten the legs, glutes on, back bent. And then exhale back to that chair. So we really flatten out the back. Scoop up through the belly. Take an open twist to the left. Good. We inhale to straighten the legs, sweep both arms up. Into your forward fold, exhale to bow. Find a halfway lift, inhale. We're gonna step your left leg back to come to a low lunge. Right knee over right ankle, lower your back knee down. Inhale, rise your arms up. Start to energize your legs. Tailbone draws down, heart lifted. Arms come out to a T, please. And then we're gonna take eagle arms. Bring your left arm under your right and go for that bind, or maybe hands to opposite shoulders. Breathe in. Good. As you inhale, maybe a little back bend just through the upper back, elbows and fists toward the sky. And then exhale, come back to the starting position. Release your bind, give your arms overhead. And then we exalt, take your right arm back, left arm sky, so your twisted side bend. Good. We're going to cartwheel down to a half splits. Cartwheel the arms down, hinge at your hips, frame your front leg, and find that hamstring stretch along your right side. Good. With your inhale, come forward to your basic lunge, the left hand or fingertips to the ground. Take your right arm to sky. Option to keep back knee down or lifted. We're going to thread up and under. I like to heel toe this front leg open and then twist the torso. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, weave left arm under or right arm under. And then one more time, lift up. Bring your hand down to frame your front leg, tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, and we're gonna rock forward into our halfway lift. Step it forward. Flat back, forward fold, exhale. Rise to mountain, in breath. Hands to heart. As you orient here to your body, know that it doesn't have to look a certain way as you move through your poses. It's really about connecting, right? Befriending and exploration. Arms overhead, inhale. Let's take an open arm twist into your chair on the right side. So chair twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Breathe in and out. Come to straighten the legs, arms overhead. Exhale, open arm twist to the left this time. Chair twist. Breathe in and out. Back through center, straighten your legs. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back. This time, right leg steps back. We find your basic lunge on this side. Lower your right knee down to the ground. Take your arms overhead. Anjane asana. Open your arms out to a T. Strong with the legs. And then we take the left arm under this time. Yeah, eagle arms. Isometrically pulling your legs through center, rinsing out. And then one more time, you could punch the ceiling just through the upper back. Keep that tail drawing down by squeezing your glutes. And then return toward a flat back. Release your bind, lower your left arm down and take your right arm to sky. Twisted side bend, an option to look down to your left hand. Good, one more inhale. We find our half splits on this side. So cartwheel the hands to frame your front leg, bending your front knee as much as necessary. Good. Let's come forward to that simple twist. Front knee over front ankle, right palm or fingertips to ground, left arm to sky. Inhale. Finding your thread up and under. Inhale to open. Exhale to twist. Inhale to open. And to twist. Arm rises, inhale. And then we find your low lunge. We're going to step back to plank. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, finding that plank, shift forward. And then your vinyasa here, lower down, could be halfway. Cobra. If you're ready for an up dog and that's in your practice, you can take it. We're going to meet in downward facing dog. Hips rise. Deep breath. Sigh it out. Inhale high on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale to travel, top of your space. Come to stand, mountain, return. Hands to heart. That dwelling of your heart, meeting the moment. We'll find this flow. Inhale, arms rise. Chair twist, exhale to the right. Right away, come to stand. Inhale, little back bend, glutes on, open chest. Chair twist as you exhale to the left. Good, back through center, inhale. Forward fold, strong legs, open heart, widen your wingspan. Halfway lift, flat back. Left leg steps back. We start with that low lunge, lower the back knee, Anjane asana, arms up. Heel open out to the sides. And then we take that eagle cross, taking that good bind. Right away, release your bind, lower your right arm by your hip, left arm sky, twisted side bend. Exhale to cartwheel the hands down, half splits, bow over your front leg. Breathe in and out. Simple twist, come forward. See about lifting that back knee this time, right arm to sky. Maybe heel toe your foot a little wider, thread up and under. We're gonna add on here, simple twist, thread up and under. We're gonna find a quarter turn, so simple twist. Wide-legged forward fold as your exhale. Parallel your feet to the wide edge of your mat, finding that good fold. Active legs, relaxed jaw, nice stretch. Take your hands to your hips. We're gonna rise to stand. Good, heels in, toes out. We find our goddess. So option to cactus the arms out to the sides, tail draws down, belly scooped. Open hips, open heart. Good, parallel your feet, 5-pointed star. We take a lateral lunge into your back knee, draw your hips back, think chair pose as you stretch the inseam of your front leg. Good. It's warrior two to the top of the mat, everyone. So we straighten the legs, maybe adjusting that back foot slightly in, lift your front toes, point them forward, and then bend into your front knee, discovering your first warrior two. Gazing off your front hand. Bring your hands to heart center. Good, and then back arm down, front arm sky. Reverse warrior, humble warriors. Meeting yourself here, bolstering your reserves. With care, it's our low lunge. Cartwheel your hands down. You're gonna pivot your hips forward, lift your back heel, palms to earth, step back to plank. Vinyasa as you'd like. Shift forward, knees, chest, chin, or maybe it's your cat-cow. If you're taking up dog, we straighten the arms, turn on the glutes, heart open. Downward facing dog. So if you're going from that up dog, pike your hips up and back. Cleansing inhale. Open mouth, let it go. Inhale, high on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, top of your space. Invigorate as you come to stand. Hands to heart. Support your vitality. Nourish from the inside. Really gather that resource within. Knowing you have all the elements here to support you, the ground. This connection, even if you're taking in this recording, know that there are so many others practicing out here. Good, right away, arms up, inhale. We're gonna go straight to forward fold. Exhale, bow over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. This time it's our left leg that steps back. Nope, right leg, so sorry friends. Right leg back, left leg forward. So we come to Anjane Asana, right knee down, sweep your arms up. Yeah, out to a T with the arms. And then you're gonna gather your right arm under for your eagle bind. Yeah, the steadiness, the strength as you pull the legs through center line, rinsing out your back. Good. We find that exalt. Uncross the arms, lower your left hand by your left hip, gather your right arm skyward, and then look down to that bottom hand. Good. Breath in. Half splits, exhale. Draw your hips back, frame your front leg, take a full breath in. Nice deep breath out. Come forward to your simple twist, front knee over front ankle. We're gonna tuck the back toe and lift your back knee, right palm to ground, left arm to sky. Thread up and under, exhale. Inhale to open. Exhale to twist. Last time to open, we take that quarter turn to the left, wide-legged forward fold. Good. Let the legs be strong. Gather your hands to your hips, tone the belly. Inhale, ascend your torso up. Second round, goddess. Heels in, toes out. Goalpost the arms out to the sides, widen through your hands. Strong goddess. Rooted, expansive. Parallel your feet, 5-pointed star. Straighten the legs, yeah? Lateral lunge, back knee bends, hands to heart, hinge at your hips. Nourishing, support your vitality, your capacity. We find warrior two. Begin to straighten that back leg. You could adjust that back foot, lift your front toes to bring your foot to face the front of your mat as you bend into your front knee. How is your warrior today? Strength of the legs. Gather your hands to heart. Peaceful warrior, back arm down, front arm sky. We need our warrior spirit to meet this moment, the challenges, the lessons, the struggles, the triumphs to come. One more inhale. With care, playfully, we bring the hands down, cartwheel the hands down to your low lunge, lift your back heel, palms to earth, step back to plank. Vinyasa, straight to down dog, or maybe you need child's pose. Feel in here. Drop the ego and meet yourself, yeah? Maybe it's a bit more vigor, playfulness, strength. Or you need a bit more respite today. Honor that. Inhale, high on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale to travel, top of your space. Heel toe your feet out. We're gonna drop down to our Malasana squat. So heels in, toes out, knees tracking over the tops of your feet, and arms come to the insides of your legs. And for some, you might be lifted a little higher. Let this be active, pressing elbows into the legs into the elbows, so that strong hug. Yes. Good. Find your forward fold. Take your tailbone skyward, heel toe your feet under your hips, and then make your way to stand. Gather and return. Hands to heart, or one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Maybe close down the eyes if steadiness is available to you. Rolf Gates writes that yoga is not a workout, it is a work in. And this is the point of our spiritual practice. It makes us teachable, opens our hearts, focuses our awareness so that we can know what we already know and be what we already are. Shedding to come back to what is essential. Let's continue. Inhale, arms overhead. Baby back bend, please. Glutes on, open your heart. Inhale, arms up. Chair twist to the right. Exhale, chair, right arm back. Come to stand, back bend, glutes on. Chair twist to the left. Back through center. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Left leg steps back. Lower that left knee down, Anjane Asana. No bind this time, please. And we're gonna find your half splits. Go ahead and pull it on back. Breathe in and out. Inhale to your simple twist. Come forward, left hand to ground, lift your back knee, right arm to sky. One time, thread your needle, exhale up and under. Inhale to open. Quarter turn, wide-legged forward fold. Right away, come to stand, hands to your hips, rise. Lateral lunge, bend the back knee. If you want to explore lifting your front toe for that Skandasana, you can explore that here, co-contracting the muscles without locking out your front knee. It's warrior two, everyone. So adjust into your legs, your feet, gather your arms, open hips. Peaceful warrior, tip it up and back. Find extended side angle today. So move through your warrior two and then reach forward, elongate through both sideways. Could bring your front forearm to the thigh or maybe into the inside of that leg. Active press as your left arm comes to the sky or maybe overhead. You might even explore bending your elbow, hand to the back of the head, strength of the lower body, using low obliques to rotate and spiral your heart. Good. Warrior two, everyone. Come up. We're gonna adjust to high crescent lunge. So pivot the hips forward, come onto that back toe. But we take warrior one. So we're gonna heel toe the front foot out, send your back foot down, hips stay square. And then we're gonna interlace the fingers behind the back and straighten that front leg. So this high pyramid, option to keep your bind or hands to hips, find that bow to the inside, toward the inside of your front leg, your intense stretch. For 3, 2, and 1. Begin to rise. I want you to rebend your front knee. You can release your bind. We're gonna find warrior 3. Extend your arms overhead. Straighten that back leg. Flex into your back heel. Think flying plank, but arms are reaching. Good. Shiva squat. Bring your back knee behind your front and sit down in that chair, heel to glute. For 2. And 1. Mountain pose, left foot to the ground, arms overhead. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift in breath. And we take the left leg back this time to find your low lunge, back knee down, Anjaneyasana, asana, inhale, rise up. Right away, half splits, bow back. Full breath in. Complete your exhale. We inhale forward. Dear friends, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. We want the left leg forward so you can come through plank and switch sides. Goodness, lower that back knee, rise on up, Anjaney on this side. So the left leg should be forward, right leg back, unless you were there already. Half splits if you need it on this side. Always smiling, acknowledging those imperfections and just meeting life. All right, simple twist on this side, please. Right hand down, left arm up. Thread up and under, exhale. Inhale to open. Back knee is lifted. Find that quarter turn for your wide-legged forward fold on this side. And then right away, we come to stand. So good. Back knee bends, hands to heart, skandasana, or your lateral lunge. So either toe lifted or foot on the ground. Heel open to that warrior 2, please. Adjust into your footing. Front heel, back arch alignment-ish. Tail down, heart shines. Yeah, warrior spirit, peaceful warrior, back arm down, front arm sky. Good. That work in, right? Side angle pose, everyone. So shoulders over hips and then reach forward as you press through the knife edge of back foot. Forearm to thigh or maybe that arm to the inside of your leg as you gather that top arm skyward or perhaps overhead, feeling that full length. For some of you might bend that top elbow, spiral the heart open. Good. Return to warrior 2, rise, shoulders over hips. We transition to high crescent lunge, so staying agile, lift that back heel, close your hips forward, and then the back foot does come down, that toe might be angled, and we find warrior 1, which might mean shortening to your stance so that your hips are square to the front wall. We begin to straighten that front leg, and then interlace your hands behind the back, take the awkward cross this time, glutes on, proud pyramid. As you breathe out, it's our humble pyramid, finding that bow. Good. The calm in the storm. Inhale, begin to rise. We're gonna bend that front knee, start to lift the back leg into your warrior three. So unbound, either hands to heart or arms reaching overhead. Really refine this warrior. Good. Shiva squat, back knee behind front, heel to glute. Sit down in that chair. Beautiful. Let's step that right leg way back, quarter turn to the right, please, and then we'll find our 5-pointed star. We're gonna take heels and toes out, move through our sunflowers and moonflowers. So hips low, and then straighten the legs, arms overhead. And then finding that moonflower as the heart starts to come down, sunflower, the legs straighten. 2 more rounds, please. Good. We'll parallel the feet. Take your wide-legged forward fold, bow over. Deep breath in and out. Take your way to the top of the mat. Go ahead and pivot here, palms to earth. Last vinyasa if you'd like. Step back to plank, move through, and of course it can be skipped. Yeah. Everyone, we're gonna come down to hands and knees and bring your legs forward. Come to a seat. Butterfly pose, soles of the feet together, knees wide. You might open up this big diamond shape with the legs. Start with a open heart, flat-ish back. And then begin to hinge forward. Might not go that far. Relax your hands on your feet. Gratitude into your arches, and then release the weight of your head. Really connect to your breathing, particularly your exhalation. Inhale to rise. Bring your knees back through center. Hang on to your right knee, extend your left leg forward and find a twist to your right. Asana. Yeah. Breathe in and out. Begin to rotate forward. Take your knee out to the side, sole of the foot to the inside of your leg. We're gonna actually take stargazer. So you can take your left leg a little further out. That right hand comes behind the back. You're gonna rise your hips and come onto your right shin. Press into that back arm and sweep your left arm overhead as you point the front toe. Again, maybe a bend at the elbow, open up your heart. And then lower your seat down. Rise up and switch sides. Left knee bends, right leg extends. So finding that good seat, sitting bones, adjusting the distance of your front heel toward the front or your glute, and twist to your left. Fuller inhales and deeper exhales. Rotate forward, knee out to the side, and then we find that stargazer. Left hand behind the back. Strengthen into your standing your arm, turn on your glute, lift your hips, and sweep your right arm overhead. Lower down your hips, legs in front of you, top of the mat. Sitting up tall, Dandasana, active legs, gather arms forward, and then a nice slow roll down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna stay up, but let yourself recline back, please. You can bend your knees, feet to the ground, and then, excuse me, windshield wiper the legs side to side. And maybe cactusing the arms out to the side, rotating your head one direction and then the other. And then it's our Shavasana time, everyone. You could take constructive rest, knees together, heel toeing the feet apart, nestling your shoulders slightly up and under as you relax your arms by your sides, perhaps palms on your body. But find what's intuitive here. Welcome yourself to soften. Really following your exhale. Yeah. All your efforts to be drinking these final moments of our practice together. Just welcome your mind, body to be more at ease, trusting the echoes and the medicine of this intentional quiet. And just for now, Dana Falls offered, without asking how, let yourself sink into stillness. Just for now, lay down the weight you so patiently bear upon your shoulders. Feel the earth receive you and the infinite expanse of the sky grow even wider as your awareness reaches up to meet it. And just for now, allow the waves of breath to enliven your experience, and breathing out whatever blocks your way from truth. And just for now, be boundlessly free. Awakened energy, either settle, perhaps tingling in your hands, your feet. And drink in the possibility of being who and what you really are. So fully alive that the world looks different, newly born, and vibrant. Just for now. I'll invite you to start to bring your awareness into a fuller breath, no force. Enliven your attention to rise and meet your breathing, a bit more expansive. And that exhale a bit more complete. I'll welcome you to gather a cleansing breath through your nose and sigh it out. And with care, if knees aren't bent, begin to bend your knees and bring your feet to the ground. You might lift your hips, adjust them off to one side, and roll to the opposite side, using your arms and your hands to begin to rise to a seat. Return to your alignment, head over heart, heart over hips, and perhaps eyes closed. And I welcome you to bring a hand to the heart and a hand to the belly. Just taking in the feeling tone from your practice and appreciating yourself for continuing to meet both yourself, your experience, and whatever life and requests are brought your way. Gratitude and appreciation for you working in. Bring your hands together at your heart, Anjali Mudra. You might revisit your intention. Maybe you make a new one. Let's take a humming exhale to seal our practice. Breathe in through your nose. Bow your head to your heart and hum. The light in me honors the light in each of you. You can release, open your eyes. I'll close our recording. I'm so grateful for you to be here with me, perfectly imperfect. And I hope that the rest of your day gives you exactly what you need. All right. See you soon.